So you can see that the Creole expressions in his text are in italics, so they're stressed out. There's no punctuation. The meaning of this paragraph isn't so important for the moment. It was just to show you the visual patchwork. But he repeats endlessly the name of Édouard, and you can have the impression that this sentence will be never ending. It is kind of endless because it's always repeating everything. Yeah, I hope you can see the same as I can see in this paragraph. Another example for his Creole collage can be the exclamation "Viens avec moi, come with me." It is a cry of chaos and of creolization, and shows how Glissant mixes oral and written language. In this quotation, it will come, just wait a few moments, you will see this chaotic creolization and the superpositions of languages. This is the first one, but there are more. As I told you, I don't speak Creole or Creole languages in general. I just will give you some time to read this. I think here you can really see the different forms of languages Glissant uses.
The same sentence.
Yeah, it's just come with me in several forms.
Mm-hmm.
And this appears not only one time in his text, but several times, or several expressions of those appear several times in the text, like mise en abîme, like kind of mirrors reflecting each other. I think with this you can really recognize the Baroque creolization of his language, of his text. So finally, his discourse in Ormerod isn't French or European, but it is Caribbean. It is a kind of maelstrom of whirl of languages and worlds, as would say Glissant. Un tourbillon de mondes qui se suivent et se répètent et improvisent l'un sur l'autre, et de paroles qui s'enlianent sans datation et multiplient les langues. So, in translation, it will mean a maelstrom of worlds which are following each other and repeating, and which are improvising
over each other.
Over each other, and words which are looping. This is a real Caribbean word creation, antillanité. So words which are just creolizing without dating, and words who are multiplying languages. So hopefully this was the meaning of this sentence. The stylistic and syntactical structure of Glissant's prose is, so as you see, really complex and really excessive, and sometimes mostly even incomprehensible. This leads me to talk about the incomprehensible, the invisible, and the opaque. So opacity means obscurity and darkness. It is the opposite of transparency. It is the inscrutable. The philosophical and poetic concept of opacity can be considered as neo-baroque of several reasons, because of several reasons. First of all, opacity is one of the basics of baroque, as claimed Mabel Moragna. El constructo barroco se define principalmente por su opacidad, por el ocultamiento y revelación parcial y ambivalente del sentido. So baroque is characterized by opacity, dissimulation, and by partial and ambivalent revealings of meanings. Furthermore, opacity bears a feature of revolution and resistance like creolization. Being opaque and not transparent, the Creole people resist to European values and logic. I will try to explain this fact. A colonizing culture in colonial times, mostly the Europeans, wanted the transparency of the other, of the different. They wanted to control the other. They wanted to know everything of the other, and they wanted the other not to be different. So they wanted the other to accept their languages, their cultures, and to be like they were. to have the control. So the other, the different, was oppressed. He couldn't just live his culture or language and had to hide. And only in hiding, so in being opaque, he could survive and he could preserve his culture and his language. But to preserve and to respect someone's culture or identity, and therefore to preserve the culture of the whole world, or the diversity, the cultural diversity of the world, every culture should be respected and accepted without restrictions or conditions. And that's why Glissant claims the right for opacity for everyone. So, dans la rencontre des cultures du monde, il nous faut avoir la force imaginaire de concevoir toutes les cultures comme exerçant à la fois une action d'unité et de diversité libératrice. C'est pourquoi je réclame pour tous le droit à l'opacité. Translation? Or yeah. So with the culture clash of the world, you just wait. I don't like to make mistakes. Yeah. So la force imaginaire is really complicated to translate. So you have to have the fictive
Imaginary power?
How?
Imaginary power?
Oh, okay. Okay, imaginary power. It's not fictive power, I don't know. Imaginary power to conceive that all cultures exercise at the same time an action of unity and of freeing unity and diversity. That is why I claim the right for opacity for everyone. I'm not a translator, but okay. Hopefully understood, it's okay? Okay.